All right, you lovely lot. Welcome back to the Full Brexit Fast, the only news show that gives you indigestion before you've even had your morning brew. Strap in, it's gonna be a bumpy one. Right, first up, May 19th, 2025. Mark it in your calendars, folks, or don't. I'm not your mum. The UK and the EU, 5 years after we dramatically slammed the door, have apparently decided they miss each other's weird continental cheeses and our stunning ability to queue. Yet, Keir Starmer and Ursula What's-Her-Face von der Leyen unveiled some landmark agreements. Landmark? They're covering defence. Because nothing says we're friends again like sharing a €125 billion defence fund. That's a lot of very shiny, very expensive pointy things. We're even back in their big army shopping club. Trade barriers on your prize-winning turnix and, prize pigs are being reduced. So, less paperwork before your sausage makes it to a confused German breakfast table. Lovely. EU fishing boats get another 12 years in our waters. The Scottish Fishermen's Federation called it a horror show. You can just picture them, can't you? They took our haddock! Again. Classic. Apparently, this carbon border thingy will save us £800 million a year from EU carbon taxes. And the whole deal's meant to boost the UK economy by £9 billion by 2040. Lower food prices, international standing enhanced. Basically, we're all going to be rich and eating cheaper camembert while strutting about globally. Yeah, and I'm the next James Bond. Right. Naturally, the Tories and Nigel Farage are having kittens screaming sovereignty, like it's a particularly aggressive seagull stealing their chips. Bless them. Still, the FTSE 100 perked up, hit its highest in 7 weeks, 0.2%. Oh, steady on, lads. Just as everyone was getting giddy. Moody's downgraded the US credit rating. Thanks, America. Always gotta steal the limelight, eh? Meanwhile, back on this glorious slightly damp island, Reform UK, remember them, actually won a by-election. Runcorn and Helsby, May 1st. Sarah Pochin snuck in by 6 votes. 6. Labour's previous majority was nearly 15,000. That's not a swing, that's a political catapult. Talk about shifting allegiances. Next, they'll be bringing back the monster raving loony party. And frankly, they'd probably make more sense. Then, the government unveiled its Restoring Control over the Immigration System white paper. Again. Key bit, skilled worker visa now needs a degree. So your barista better have a PhD in latte art. Post-study visas for international students cut from 2 years to 18 months. Come study, give us your cash, now sod off, right? Oh, and get this. Parliament passed the Great British Energy Act 2025. A publicly owned energy company. Yes, folks, Great British Energy will harness the sun, the wind, and probably the collective hot air from Parliament to power the nation. They're kicking off with a £200 million investment in solar panels for schools and hospitals. Nice, but that'll buy, 3 panels per hospital at current prices? Seriously. And in what the actual news, a third genius has been nabbed for allegedly trying to barbecue properties linked to Keir Starmer, a 34-year-old in Chelsea. Chelsea. Bit posh for arson, isn't it? Met Police ongoing, you don't say. Internationally, things are a bit spicy between us and Iran. We've charged 3 Iranians with spying and plotting nasty stuff against journalists here. Iran summoned our top chap there and called our detention of one of their lot unlawful. It's like a really rubbish game of diplomatic tit-for-tat. Jonathan Hall KC, the terror law reviewer, probably not invited to many parties, let's be honest, wants new anti-subversion laws. Because apparently, foreign powers are using our openness to sow division. They're probably reading your angry Facebook posts right now. And the MOD is eyeing up some fancy American MQ-9 Reaper drones for our aircraft carriers. Because nothing says global Britain like buying American kit to spot things from really high up. Tech news. The government's unveiled long-term plans for R&D funding. 10-year budget frameworks. 10 years. In politics, that's like promising to love someone forever and ever after one dodgy Tinder date. We'll see. But then, the Data Use and Access Bill, or as Sir Elton John and Sir Paul McCartney are probably calling it, the Great AI Swindle but'll nick our tunes. AI companies can train on copyrighted stuff unless creators opt out. So, your brilliant novel could end up as training data for a chatbot that writes better novels than you. Cheers, Hal. I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that. Yeah, you tell 'em. The Crown Estate is teaming up with some Aussies, Lend-Lease, G'day Bruce, for a £24 billion development. 26,000 new homes, loads of lab space, but a lot of bricks and test tubes. Deloitte UK is opening 4 new tech centres, 750 existing staff, with plans to hire more. Probably to figure out how the new AI bill works, I imagine. Revolut, valued at a cool $45 billion, is investing €1.1 billion to grow in France and set up its EU HQ in Paris. Paris? Not London? The betrayal. London's still global HQ, but it's a bit like saying your ex is still a good friend. Awkward. Uber wants driverless taxis here. Government said hold your horses until late 2027. Probably want to make sure they don't all try to drive into the Thames at once. This sector's supposedly worth £42 billion by 2035, creating 38,000 jobs, or, making 38,000 cabbies very, very angry. To enhance efficiency, the government's using an AI called Consult, part of a system called Humphrey. Humphrey at your service, sir. To analyse public consultation responses. Saves £20 million a year, or, they could just listen to people the first time. Just a thought. Microsoft Build 2025 conference. More AI. Copilot's getting smarter. They're even bringing back Clippy. It looks like you're writing a script. Would you like help? No, Clippy. Sod off. Azure AI cloud stuff. New AI models. It's AI all the way down, people. Seriously. AI is also doing weather forecasts. The Met Office, Alan Turing Institute, Google DeepMind, Nvidia, all piling in. More precise, highly localized predictions. So when it says sunny spells and it's absolutely chucking it down, you can blame a supercomputer instead of Michael Fish. Progress. Some US agencies are sharing less data, so private firms are launching their own satellites for the weather. It's all getting a bit Thunderbird to go, isn't it? And finally, some US edtech firm, Pixevity, won Data Protection and Privacy Initiative of the Year at the British Data Awards for keeping student data safe. Good on 'em. Someone's gotta, money, money, money. It's a rich man's world. Or is it? Bank of England is reviewing ring-fencing rules. The ones keeping your savings separate from the city boys' dodgy casino banking. Loosening those up? What could possibly go wrong? Oh dear. Bibby Financial Services has arranged a £700 million facility to lend to small businesses. Good old Bibby. Buy now, pay later. Cerns like Klarna and ClearPay are finally coming under proper FCA regulation. Affordability checks, faster refunds, complaints to the Ombudsman. They're all saying, oh yes, jolly good, we welcome this. Now they tell us. And crypto fans, from January the 1st, 2026, HMRC wants your full life story if you're dabbling in Dogecoin. Full name, address, DOB, tax ID, the lot. Platforms have to report it all. Taxman always gets his cut, eh? Of course. Warner Brothers Discovery is buying BT's half of TNT Sports UK. So, expect more superheroes commentating on the footy, I guess. And Batman passes to Superman, it's a goal for Gotham City. Right, health news. And it's a bit grim, folks. Over 400 patients a year are dying waiting for aortic stenosis treatment. Heart valve stuff. Delays for the TAVI procedure. Some hospitals, death rates up to 20% for those waiting. And surprise, surprise, white patients more likely to get it. Shocking. Utterly shocking. Right, anyway. On the upside, robot surgery. The NHS is getting all sci-fi. Chelsea and Westminster Hospital doing major procedures as day cases. Smaller incisions, quicker recovery. 70,000 robot ops in 2024, double 2022. NICE has approved over 140 robots. Soon you'll be in and out for a triple bypass before your Deliveroo arrives. But then the government cut foreign aid from 0.5% to 0.3% of GNI. Over 130 top scientists are fuming, saying it'll hinder fighting AIDS, TB, malaria, millions of preventable deaths. But hey, we've got priorities, right? Like, new curtains for number 10. Priorities, folks. Plans to get retailers to promote healthy, minimally processed food. Binned. After lobbying from ultra-processed food manufacturers. So, keep enjoying those mystery meat-flavoured delights, nation. Your arteries will thank you, or not. And get this, clinical trials are mostly for blokes. Male-only studies outnumber female-only by 67%. So, ladies, that new wonder drug might work, might turn you into a Smurf. Who knows? Pregnant and breastfeeding women? Barely in any trials. Oh, for goodness sake, climate change is making us sicker. Heat waves, floods, new diseases, heat-related deaths could go up sixfold by the 2050s. The UK Climate Change Committee warns we're inadequately prepared. You don't say. Well, shocker. Celebrity shenanigans. King Charles spoke about his health in Bradford. Met a florist. Said he feels he's past the most challenging stage. Good on him. Been through the ringer, hasn't he? Nice to see him out and about. Molly May Haig's got an Amazon Prime series behind it all. Single mum life. Entrepreneur. Split from Tommy Fury. Co-parenting Bambi. Fair play, it's tough in the spotlight. And with a kid named Bambi, you've got to be tough. I mean, come on. Chris Brown got nicked. In Manchester. What? Alleged assault with a tequila bottle at a London nightclub back in 2023. Remanded in custody. His world tour might be a world tour of various UK courtrooms instead. Oh dear, how sad. Never mind. BBC's got a new reality show coming. Celebrity Traitors. Hoo-hoo, Claudia Winkleman hosting. Stephen Fry, Alan Carr, Tom Daley, Paloma Faith, 18 celebs in a Scottish castle backstabbing each other for up to 100k for charity. This is going to be brutal. I'm already stocking up on popcorn. Ollie Murs has a new track, Save Me. He's on tour, being all healthy. No booze, no junk food. Probably saving himself for when the baby arrives with his wife Amelia. Smart man. That or he's seen the price of a pint. On tour, yeah, fair enough. Sport, yes. Crystal Palace won their first ever FA Cup. Yes, beat Man City 1-0 at Wembley. Eberechi Eze with the goal. Dean Henderson saved a penalty. Absolute scenes. Pubs in South London probably ran dry. Europe, here they come. Go on. Brighton beat Premier League champs Liverpool 3-2. What a game. Trailed twice, came back, Hinchelwood with the winner. Mo Salah missed a sitter. Scousers will be fuming. Cricket, and try say a wait for this bit. Surrey absolutely battered Yorkshire by an innings and 28 runs. Surrey got 512, Ben Folkes 86, Jordan Clark 69. Yorkshire, not so much. Johnny Bairstow got runs, but bless him. Tennis, Emma Raducanu beat 6th seed Daria Kasatkina in Strasbourg 6-1, 6-3 on clay. Her first win over Kasatkina. Is Emma back? Ooh, maybe. Golf, PGA Championship, American Scotty Scheffler won. Again, shocker, his third major, final round 65. Won by 5 shots. The man's a machine. Probably plays with a protractor and a slide rule. Right, Formula 1. Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Max Verstappen won. Yawn. Red Bull 1-2. Oscar Piastri second, Lando Norris third. Yawn. Is anyone else even trying this season? And finally, former England captain Charlotte Edwards is the new head coach of England women's cricket. Legend. Over 300 international caps. Led England to Ashes glory. Takes over from John Lewis. First match May 21st against the West Indies. Good luck, Lottie. You'll probably need it. And that's your lot for the full Brexit fast. My head hurts. Go lie down in a darkened room. Or tweet us your outrage at Full Brexit Fast Show, using the hashtag #WhatFreshHellIsThis. Until next time, try not to break anything. Especially not the country. Toodle pip.